Animal testing. If you haven't heard of it, you've most likely seen a product advertised that it's tested on animals or that it's cruelty-free, meaning that's never been tested on animals. Animal testing is a process of experimenting on living creatures to explore the fundamentals of biology and other diseases. In addition to this, animal tests, according to Missouri School of Medicine, scientific research on animals help develop antibiotics and other medications, as well as immunizations and surgical procedures. Animals are also used to educate students in biology, medicine, and related fields. They also help industry products, so we can have cosmetics, household cleaners, and many other stuff. So in today's speech, we will discuss the physical and mental harm that these animals induce every day. We'll go over products that many of you probably own that aren't cruelty-free, and lastly, discuss ways that we can help. Bunnies, mice, guinea pigs, monkeys, dogs, and cats. These are all animals that we all love, but little do we know is the physical and mental harm that these laboratories animals induce every day of their lives. Procedures like inhaling toxic fumes, force-feeding dogs chemicals, and applying cohesive chemicals into eyes are just little. There are many other worse procedures that these sick animals have to and are forced to do many times a day. Imagine you guys go to the dentist. You get 5 teeth pulled. Before, during, or after, you guys aren't giving a single sedative, like no numbing. You guys are they just sit you down, pull out your teeth, and send you home. Now, these animals go through worse procedures like having wires input into their brains, having their spine cracked, without giving a single sedative or painkillers. Now, I don't know about you, but I could not go through that pain. Put yourself in their shoes. Imagine you're locked in a cage all day. You don't know when or what you eat. You don't know when the lights turn on or off. You're not able to know if you'll have children, a spouse, or even how you spend your time. These animals are living like prisoners. This is isolation, misery, and deprivation. According to PETA, these are the experiments U.S. law allows animals to be burned, shocked, poisoned, isolated, starved, drowned, addicted to drugs, and brain damaged. Even when alternatives to this use of animals are available, the law does not require that they be used, and often they aren't. Cruelty Free Kitty did an article about brands that aren't cruelty-free. In 2021, we have more options than ever to choose brands that are animal-friendly. Unfortunately, not every brand out there is cruelty-free, and many well-known brands test on animals, either themselves or most frequently by funding animal testing in China. Products like Dove. You got Morphe, Sephora, Redken, Gucci, Head & Shoulders, and Old Spice. These are all products that I'm sure more than one of you probably own currently in your house. But little do you know that the harm that these animals have to go through for you to have these products. Dove actually does their funding in China because over there it isn't seen as bad to do animal testing like it is seen in America. So they actually get away with it by doing their testing over there. Although many widely used products use animal testing, there are just as many good ones out there that don't. Brands like e.l.f., Secret Deodorant, and Herbal Essentials don't use animal testing. What makes these animals pure victims to companies? The simple answer is that many believe that animals are lesser than us. We are the top of the food chain. Just so we feel better, we put these animals at harm every day just so we can stay on top. Animal testing is not the way to go. There are many other different like objects we can experiment on besides animals. The process of isolated cells and tissues can be used using computers and math or modeling bioprocesses and predicting effects of chemicals or drugs so we don't have to force dogs to eat them or inhale them for us. You can also use human volunteers. Although many of you probably wouldn't want to go through this stuff, there are many people out there who wouldn't actually care to do it. You can actually use bacteria, robotics. There are many other different ways, but those are just some that I decided to label. PETA is a nonprofit organization of animal rights that means People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. PETA is around 9 million people all around the world, but this is not enough. It is up to you guys to make a change. Your guys' vote matter. PETA stands for Animals Are Not Ours to Experiment On, Eat, Wear, Use for Entertainment, or Abuse in any other way. You guys can make a change at change.org. Again, your vote matters. Although you might not think that one simple vote can change the lives of these animals, if all of you guys band together, you guys can all stop it. In today's speech, we have saw the physical and mental harm that these animals induce every day just so we can get products. We have seen what products aren't cruelty-free and are that we all own, and lastly, ways that we can help. Now that we've heard it all, what will you guys do? Will you take a stance or will you sit by and watch while these animals are harmed?